is from Jean.
But what color?
You will find many more flowers out here. J'essaierai de faire.
Oui, monsieur.
C'est tout.
Oui, monsieur, de back. I'm just speechless. And that lunch, wild chicken. I didn't know it was ever wild. Gosh, I had no idea people lived like this right out in the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
Sugar?
Thanks.
1?
3. I know, it's a big load for a demi-tax to carry. All right. I'm a hick. You know so many American words. Do you know what a hick is?
A hick is one who lives in a stick.
Sticks, plural, the sticks.
The sticks. I remember now.
How long did it take you to build up a plantation like this?
I came to the Pacific when I was a young man.
Emil, is it true that all the planters on these islands, are they all running away from something?
Who is not running away from something? There are fugitives everywhere. Eddie, New York, even in Small Rock. Where do you come from?
Oh, Little Rock.
Little Rock. You know fugitives there?
I'll show you a picture of a Little Rock fugitive. I got this clipping from my mother today.
I'm singing Nellie Forbush, Arkansas' own Florence Nightingale.
That was written by Mrs. Leeming, the social editor. To read her, you think that I'm practically the most important nurse in the entire Navy, and that it's only a matter of time before I become a lady admiral.
In this picture, you do not look much like a...
He had love to give to your disposition. What is it raining today? Gosh, it's beautiful here. Just look at that yellow sun. You know, I don't think it's the end of the world like everyone else thinks. I just can't work myself up to getting that low. What? Do you think I'm crazy too? They all do over down there at the Fleet Hospital. You know what they call me? Knucklehead Nellie. Well, I suppose I am, but I just can't help it. When the sky is bright canary yellow, I forget every cloud I've ever seen. So they call me a cockeyed optimist, immature and incurably green. I have heard people rant and rave and bellow that we're done and we might as well be dead. But I'm only a cockeyed optimist, and I can't get it into my head. I hear the human race is falling on its face, and hasn't very far to go. But every whip or will is settling me a bill and telling me wanted to meet different kinds of people and find out if I like them better. And I'm finding out.
Would you like some cognac?
I would love some. Wonder how I'd feel living on a hillside, looking on an ocean, beautiful and still.
This is what I need. This is what I long for. Someone young and smiling, climbing up my hill.
We are not alike. Probably I'd bore him. He's a cultured Frenchman. I'm a little hick.
Younger men than I, officers and doctors, probably pursue her. She could have her pick.
Wonder why I feel jittery and jumpy. I am like a schoolgirl waiting for a dance.
Can I ask her now? I'm like a schoolboy. What will be her answer? Do I have a chance? The boats from America come once a month. The ladies, the wives of the planters, often go to Australia during the hot months. It can get very hot here.
It got hot in Arkansas too.
We,
Uh-huh.
I have many books here. Marcel Proust, André Gide. Did you study French in school?
Oh, yes.
Ah, then you could read French.
No! I could conjugate a few verbs. I bet you read a lot.
Out here, one becomes hungry. A dinner given at your officers' club. Do you remember?
Yes.
That is the way things happen sometimes, isn't it, Nellie?
Yes, it is, Emil.
Some enchanted evening, you may see a stranger. You may see a stranger across a crowded room, and somehow you know
hardly know you, and yet I'll know it's all right.
Thank you, Nellie. So, do you like my place?
Yes.
So you will think.
I will think.
Lipstick. 3 lumps of sugar in this little cup. Merci, mademoiselle.
Nous chantons bien aussi.
Oui.
Papa.
Dites-moi pourquoi la vie est belle. Dites-moi pourquoi la vie est gaie. Dites-moi pourquoi, chère mademoiselle, est-ce que, mais,
Bloody Mary is the girl I love. Bloody Mary is the girl I love. Bloody Mary is the girl I love. Now ain't that true, her skin is tender as the azure flow. Her skin is tender as the azure flow. Her skin is tender as the azure flow.
Guy, sad sack, droopy drawers.
Don't good, Mary.
What is good?
Tony's a stingy bastard.
Stingy bastard!
It's great, Mary. You're learning fast.
Stingy bastard! I learn fast. Pretty soon I talk English good as any crummy marine. Stingy bastard!
Bloody Mary's chewing real nuts. She is always chewing real nuts. Bloody Mary's chewing real nuts. She knows that's so bad. Bloody Mary is the girl I love. Bloody Mary is the girl I love. Bloody Mary is the girl I love. Now ain't that too damn bad? Now ain't that
You can get everything over there. Horse teeth, bracelets, old ivory.
Young French women.
Knock it off. I'm talking about souvenirs. So's he. I'm feeling held down. We need to get on one of those boats and take a trip.
Only officers can sign out boats.
I'll find an officer, and I'll latch onto him. Someone would like to see that horse tooth ceremony just as much as I would. It's a hell of a ceremony. Dancing, drinking, everything.
We got sunlight on the sand, we got moonlight on the sea. We got bagels and bananas you can pick right off a tree. We got volleyball and ping pong and a lot of dandy games. What have we got? We ain't got days. We got packages from home. We get movies, we get shows. We get speeches from our skipper. And then
Try some Tokyo rolls.
We get lettuce sauce with perfume. We get dizzy from the smell.
What don't we get?
You know damn well.
We got nothing to put on a clean white suit for. What we need is what there ain't no substitute for.
There is nothing like a day. Nothing in the world. There is nothing you can name that is anything like a day. We feel restless, we feel blue, we feel lonely and in grief. We feel every kind of feeling but the feeling of relief. We feel hungry as the wolf felt when he met Red Riding Hood. What don't we feel? We don't feel good.
Lots of things in life are beautiful, but Robin, there is one particular thing that has nothing whatsoever in any way, shape, or form like a Robin.
There is nothing like a day. Nothing in the world. There is nothing you can name that is anything like a day. Nothing else is but the same. Nothing in the world.
As a song that may be frame like our silhouettes over day.
There is absolutely nothing like the frame.
Make up your brows! Your grandmother's more likely than you! Woo, 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 woo!
Feeling sick.
Hey, he got funny! What's your name? How much was that?
Oh no, not from you.
Oh, I guess I'm just about the luckiest nurse on this island to have found you. You're a treasure. Well, bye, Luther. Bye, boys. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Gosh, she's a nice little girl, but some of the nurses, the officers can have them.
They got him.
Well, they can have them.
So suppose a day may fright or completely free from flaws.
Or as faithful as a bird dog, or as kind as Santa Claus. It's a waste of time to worry over things that they have not.
The things they got. There is nothing you can name that is anything like a day. There are no books like a game, and nothing looks like a game. There are no drinks like a day, and nothing thinks like a day. Nothing acts like a day, or attracts like a day. There ain't a thing that's wrong with any man here that can be cured by living near a girl or a female
Hello.
Hello?
Make trouble for me.
Huh?
Are you crummy, Major?
No, I'm even crummier than that. I'm a lieutenant.
Lieutenant?
Hi, Lieutenant. You new on the rock?
Just flew in on that PBY.
Oh yeah, where from?
Little island south of Marie Louise. So you've been up where they've been using the real bullets? Uh-huh.
Hey, Lieutenant. You done sexy man.
Thanks. You're looking pretty fit yourself.
Done sexy.
Who's she? Oh, she's Tonkinese. She used to work for one of them French planters.
French planters, stingy bastards!
Say, I wonder if any of you know a French planter named Debec?
Emile Debec. Yeah, I think he's the guy that lives on the top of that hill. Why, do you know him?
No, but I'm going to.
Henry, Henry, you got sweetheart.
Send home Chicago to sexy sweetheart.
She's a Philadelphia girl.
What's that? Philadelphia?
She no sexy?
You like? I'll give you free.
Free? Wait, oh, you never give me nothing free.
That's because you're not sexy like Lieutenant. Take.
No, thank you. Where'd you get that thing anyway?
Valley High's that island over there with the 2 volcanoes. Officers can get lunch and go over there if they want.
Valley High. What's it mean?
Bali High means I'm your special island. I mean, here I am. Bali High is your special island. I know. Listen. Hear voice. Listen.
I hear the sound of the wind and the waves, and that's it.
You don't hear something? Listen.
I think I hear something.
Stupat, you give me the biggest headaches.
Most people live on a lonely island, lost in the middle of a foggy sea. Most people long for another
What do you say, Lieutenant?
No.
I see what you mean being off limits and all. I mean, it would take a hell of a lot of persuasion to get me over there. But it's not the only thing that goes on over there. They have the boar's tooth ceremony. They cut the tooth right out of the boar and they pass around some of that coconut liquor. And women dance with just their skirts on and everybody gets to know everybody pretty well. Valley high may whisper on the wing of the sea. Am I your special life? Come to me. It's just a little tribal ceremony, primitive but astonishing. And I figured with you being up in the shooting hall for such a very long time without getting any recreation, well, you might be interested.
Well, I am interested. But first I have to see the island commander.
Oh, well, all right, Professor, then why don't you take him up to the buildings?
Professor?
Oh, yeah, that's because he went to college. You go to college, Lieutenant?
Yeah.
Where?
Place in New Jersey.
Oh, Rutgers?
No, Princeton.
Oh, Princeton, oh, boo. Aaron's got money, eh, Lieutenant? Oh, see, don't be too ashamed. We understand, we do. All right, maybe you'd like to hear the professor here talk some language, some Latin, some Grecian. Oh, just give him some Latin.
Rectius vivus Licini.
Ain't that beautiful?
Eque altum semper ugendo dum procellas.
Now, Lieutenant, what he said.
I'm afraid I haven't the slightest idea.
What's the matter? You didn't graduate? All right, well, just take him up in the trucks then.
You are causing an economic revolution on this island. These French planters can't find an egg to take a coconut and milk a cow because they're paying them 10 times as much to make these ridiculous grass skirts.
French planters, stingy bastards.
Sir, may I make a suggestion, sir?
Who are you?
Billis, sir, Luther Billis. You see, the natives can now go back to work on the fields because the need for making those grass skirts can now be met by us Seabees.
Dressmakers. Do you mean to tell me the Seabees of the United States Navy?
Sir, if you don't like the idea, sir, just say the word, sir, and I'll pretend like I never brought it up.
Luther Billis.
Yes, sir.
Nothing. Just making a mental note. I want to make sure not to forget your name.
I want to see you pick up every scrap of this paraphernalia now, and for the last time bring it way down there, beyond that fence on Navy property.
Come on, everybody, take all that stuff and throw it over the fence.
Yeah, take it way down there, off Navy property.
You go too.
All right, Lieutenant. Thank you.
Lieutenant? Who are you anyway?
I'm Lieutenant Joseph Cable, sir. Just flew in on that PBY.
Joyride?
No, sir, orders.
A Marine under orders to me.
Yes, sir.
Well, I'm Captain Bracken.
How do you do, sir?
This is Commander Hammerstein, my executive officer. Well, what's it all about?
My colonel feels that these islands are in danger because none of us has been getting any first-hand intelligence, and what we need is a coast watch.
Yeah,
Just turn out one of these. What do you think?
What the hell is this? Looks like an orange painted with shoe polish.
Well, that's what it is.
What I expect when you order a shrunken human head, you get a real human head. Shrunken. Fade.
Here he comes.
Hey, Lieutenant, don't change your expression. Just act like we're talking casual. You see, I got us the boat.
What boat?
The boat that I requisitioned for you. We're shipping off for Valley High in 45 minutes.
No, we're not. I've got to see Captain Brackett.
Lieutenant, what are you doing for me? I signed out the boat in your name.
Then you're just the man to go cancel. Forget the whole thing, okay?
Lieutenant, you and me are going on that boat trip whether you like it or not.
We've got some dope on your Frenchman. Marie Louise Island. Moved down here 16 years ago. Lived with a Polynesian woman for 5 years. 2 children by her. She died. Here's one thing we gotta clear up. It seems you left France in a hurry. Killed the guy. What do you think of that?
Well, he might be a handy man to have around.
Send her in.
Yes, sir.
Captain Brackett, please excuse the wait now.
You'll look fine. May I present Commander Harbison?
I have the pleasure of meeting Miss Forbush twice a week. We serve together on the GI Entertainment Committee.
Lieutenant Joseph Cable, Miss Forbush. Sit down, Miss Forbush. How's the Thanksgiving entertainment coming along?
Very well, thank you, sir. We practice whenever we get a chance.
About a week ago, you had lunch with a French planter, Emile Debec.
Yes, sir.
What do you know about him?
What do I know about him?
That's right.
Well, I met him at the Officers Club dance last week. He was there, and I met him. Oh, and then I had lunch with him that day.
I know. Now, what kind of a man is he?
Oh, well, sir, he's very nice. He's kind, he's attractive. I guess I just don't know what you want to know, sir.
Miss Forbush, Captain Brackett wants to know, did you discuss politics?
No, sir.
Would you have discussed politics, Commander? No, specifically what we're interested in is generally when these men come out from France, it's because they've had some sort of trouble. Has he ever told you anything about that? What do you know about his family?
Oh, he has no family, no wife, no wife.
He hasn't any children?
No, sir.
You say he's never told you why he left France.
Yes, sir. He left France because he killed a man.
Did he tell you why?
No, but he will if I ask him.
Well, Miss Forbush, that's exactly what Captain Brackett and I want you to do. Find out as much as you can about this man, his background, his opinions, and why he killed this man in France.
In other words, you want me to spy on him.
Well, Miss Forbush, I'm afraid it is something like that.
Well, why? Do you suspect him of something?
We don't know much about him. Will you help us, Miss Forbush?
I'll try.
Thank you. You may go now if you wish.
I don't know much about him, really. Do I?
He's kept a few secrets from her, hasn't he?
We don't spring a couple Polynesian kids on a woman right off the bat.
She's obviously in love with him. We're not going to get much out of her.
Well, frankly, sir, I find that hard to believe. They tell me he's an older gentleman.
Cable. It is a common mistake for boys of your age and athletic ability to underestimate men who have reached their maturity.
I did not mean, sir, that
I myself am a bachelor, Cable, and I do not by any means consider myself through. What's the matter, Bill?
Nothing, evidently.
All right, Cable. See you, Chow. Play bridge?
Yes, sir.
Got any money?
Yes, sir.
I'll take it away from you.
Yes, sir. Letter from home?
Oh, yes. Do you get letters from your mother telling you that everything you do is wrong?
No, actually, my mother thinks that everything I do is right. Of course, I don't tell her everything I do.
Well, what do you think? Do you think Mother's right?
Well, maybe she is.
Well, I don't think she is.
Maybe she's not.
Well, goodbye, Lieutenant. You've helped a lot.
Listen, you don't know very much about this guy. I'd read that letter over a few more times if I were you.
I'll show you what I think of that idea.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought Miss Forbush was here. You see, I brought some hot water for her. She likes to take a shampoo on Fridays.
Hey, Luther.
I brought some hot water for you, Miss Forbush.
Oh, thanks. It'll do me a lot of good to get some of the sand out of my hair.
Well, if you need anything, just ask one of my bath concession gowns. Take care of the ladies.
Okay. What he want?
Huh?
What he want?
Who?
Captain Napoleon.
Captain Bracken? Oh, nothing. Just, something about the Thanksgiving show.
Then what's the trouble, knucklehead?
Huh?
I said, what's the trouble?
Oh, nothing. There's not going to be any trouble anymore, because I've made up my mind about one thing. It's all off.
With him?
Mm-hmm. I'm going to break it off clean before it's too late.
What's the matter, knucklehead? What'd he do?
Well, he didn't do anything. It's just that, well, I guess I don't know anything about him really, and before I go any further with this thing, I just better not get started. Don't you think so too, Diney?
Yes, I do.
You do? Okay, well, I guess I do too then. Well, don't look so dramatic about it. Things like this happen every day. I'm gonna watch that man right out of my hair. I'm gonna watch that man right out of my hair. I'm gonna watch that man right out of my hair and send him on his way. I'm gonna wave that man right out of my arms. I'm gonna wave that man right out of my arms. I'm gonna wave that man right out of my arms and send him on his way.
American song?
Oh, it's an American type song. We were just kind of putting in our own words. Here is everybody.
It is strange with your American songs. One is either desires to get rid of one's lover, or one weeps for a man one cannot have.
That's right.
I like a song that says, I love you and you love me, and isn't that fine?
Yes, that's fine.
I left a note for you at the hospital. It was to ask you to dinner for next Friday.
I don't think I'll be able to come, Emil. I'm just...
I asked all my friends. The planters call on me.
Oh, well, a big party. Then if I can't come, you won't miss me.
But it is for you. It is for my friends to meet you, and more important for you to meet them, to give you an idea of what your life will be like here. He attracted all the mean and cruel people to him. Soon he was running out of town. He could do anything, take anything. I did not like that. I was young. I stood up in the public square and made a speech. I called upon everyone to stand with me against this man.
What did they do?
They walked away
Why?
because they saw him standing behind me. I turned and he said, I'm going to kill you now. We fought. I was never so strong. I knocked him to the ground, and when he fell, his hand struck a stone. I ran to the waterfront and joined a cargo boat. I don't even know where it was going. I walked off that boat into another world. Nellie, will you marry me? There are so few days in our life now, and the time that I have with you now is precious to me. Have you been thinking?
I've been thinking. Born on the opposite sides of the sea, we are as different as people can be.
It's true.
And yet you want to marry me.
I do.
I've known you only a few short weeks, yet somehow you've made my heart forget all other men I have ever met but you.
Some enchanted evening, you may see a stranger. You may see a stranger across a crowded room, and somehow you believe in that somewhere you'll see her again and
Who can explain it? Who could tell you why?
Fools give you reasons, wise men never try. Some enchanted evening, when you find your true love, when you feel upon you across the ground, then fly to a song and make her your home. Or all through your life you may dream all alone.
Once you have found her, never let her go.
Once you have found her, never let her go.
of faith and romance. And to say I'm naive as a babe to believe any fable I hear from a person in pants. Fearlessly, I'll face them and argue their doubts away. Loudly, I'll sing about flowers and spring. Flatly, I'll stand on my little flat feet and say, love is a grand and a beautiful thing. I'm not ashamed to reveal the world-famous feeling I feel. As cold as cactus in August, I'm as normal as blueberry pie. No more a smart little girl with no heart. I have found me a wonderful guy. I am in a conventional dinner with a conventional star in my eye. And you will note there's a lump in my throat when I speak of that wonderful guy. I'm his track and his gay, the daisy in May, a cliche coming true. I'm romantic and bright as a moon-happy night or light on the dew. I'm as coldly as Kansas in August, high as a flag on the 4th of July. If you'll excuse that expression I'll use, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love with a wonderful guy.
There's no way of our making you go. Second, there's no guarantee that you'll make it back from this mission. So that'll do any good. Third, it might do great good. It might be the means of changing the tide of war in this area.
I understand all these things.
Are you ready to give us your answer?
Yes, I am. My answer must be no. When a man faces death, he must weigh his values very carefully. He must weigh the sweetness of his life against the thing that he is asked to die for. The probability of death is great for both of us. I know that I would well attend cable. I am not certain what you ask me to do is...
We're asking help us with the Japs. Simple as that. We're against the Japs.
I know what you're against. What are you for? When I was 22, I thought the world hated bullies as much as I did. I was foolish. I killed one. And I had to go to an island. I was forced there. Since then, I've asked no help from anyone or any country. I saw as the bullies multiplied and grew strong. The world sat by and watched.
To hell with us, Tebek. Let's be honest, aren't you just a guy who's fallen in love with a girl and you're putting her above everything else in the world?
Yes, I do care about my life with her more than anything else in the world. It is the only thing that is important to me. This I am sure of. This I believe in. This I have. I cannot risk to lose it. Good day, gentlemen.
He's an honest man. Of course he's wrong. We can't guarantee him a better world if we win. Point is, we can be damn sure it'll be worse if we lose. Can't we? Well, can't we?
Of course. Cable, there's a bottle of scotch in my drawer. See you tomorrow.
This is what he means.
Well, what should I do, Commander Robertson? Go back to my outfit tonight?
Yeah. Take a couple days off. Unwind.
Unwind?
Yeah. Take a boat. Go fishing.
Boat.
Well, it's not the cutting of a boar's teeth exactly. It's what happens afterwards.
I take you with me.
What's this?
The way to the
There's nobody around here. What's going on, Mary?
You lie.
Who's she?
Liat. Liat is French name.
Liat.
But she no French girl. She Tonkinese like me. We are very pretty people, no?
Do you speak English?
Only a few words. She talk French. Francis, je parle un peu.
Moi aussi, un peu. Are you afraid of me? Avez-vous peur?
No. Oui. No.
boat all right? I'll let him wait.
I touch your hand and my arms grow strong. Like a pair of birds that burst with song. My eyes look down at your lovely face, and I hold the world in my embrace. Younger than springtime are you, softer than starlight are you, warmer than winds of June are the gentle lips you gave me. Gayer than laughter are you, sweeter than music are you, angel and lover, heaven and earth are you to me. And when you're you, then joy invade my arms and fill my heart as now they do. Younger than springtime am I, gayer than laughter am I, angel and lover, heaven and earth am I with you. And when you're youth and joy invade my arms and fill my heart as now they do, then younger than springtime am I, gayer than laughter am I, angel and lover, heaven and earth am I with you.
Hey, ring that bell again. Ring that bell again. I'll have another one of these.
You come. You'll be here soon. Don't worry, Phyllis.
Hey, Mary, I feel kind of bad about what happened at that dance. You see, I didn't think that the women would do a religious dance with just their skirts on. And had I known it was a religious dance, I might not have got up and joined with them. Oh, here he comes, here he comes.
He's gonna be my son-in-law. Goodbye, Lieutenant. Come back soon. Valley High. Come back soon. I can't stay. I've got to get that Jeep back. I stole it. Wherever I'm marked. I've never had such a wonderful time in my whole life. And that cute little old man who spoke French with me and made believe he understood me. And then that cute old native couple who danced for us. Oh, it's just so different from Little Rock. What on earth are you laughing at? Am I drunk?
Oh no.
Yes, I am. But isn't the champagne? It's because I'm in love with a wonderful guy. I'm as drunk and as gay as a daisy in Here we are, just like two old married people. Our guests have gone home and we're all alone.
This is what I need. This is what I long for. Someone young and smiling here upon my head.
Emil, you know, my mother says that we have nothing in common, but she's wrong. We have something very important in common, very much in common.
Yes, we're both in love.
Oh, yes, but more than that. We're the same kind of people fundamentally. You and me. We appreciate things. We get enthusiastic about things. It's really quite exciting when two people are like that. We're not blasé, you know what I mean?
We're both knucklehead, cockeyed optimists.
I hear the human race is falling on its face.
Hasn't very far to go.
But every wet wind is settling me a bill and telling me it just ain't so. I could say life is just a bowl of jello and appear more intelligent and smart, but I'm stuck like a dog with a thing called home, and I can't get it out of my heart. Not this You're the cutest things I've seen in my whole life. What are your names? Oh, you probably can't understand a word I'm saying, but oh my goodness, you're cute.
Nelly, I want you to meet Nagana and Joelle. Nagana and Joelle, Nelly.
No. Oh, bonsoir. What are they doing? Those big black eyes staring at you out of those sweet little faces. Are they Henriettes?
They're mine.
Of course. They look exactly like you, don't they? Where'd you hide their mother?
She's dead, Nelly.
She's... They really are yours.
Yes, Nelly. I'm the father.
And their mother was a...
Polynesian. She was beautiful, Nelly. And charming, too.
But you and she...
I want you to know I have no apologies. I came here as a young man. I lived as I could.
Of course.
But I have not been selfish. No woman hated me or tried to hurt me.
No one would ever want to hurt you. What time is it? I've got to get that Jeep back. Oh my God, this is awful. Look at the time.
Nelly, wait. I'll drive you home.
You will do no such thing. Anyways, I couldn't leave the Jeep here. I've got
Nelly,
to...
don't go yet. Don't go yet, please.
God, this is terrible. You can't imagine the way the girls look at you when you come in late. I'll call you, Bill. I'll come back tomorrow. Oh, these awful rehearsals for Thanksgiving Day. I'm teaching the girls a dance and they want to practice not day but after that. Oh, thank you for tonight, Emil. I had a wonderful time. It was the nicest party and you're the perfect host.
Nelly, I love you. Do you hear me, Nelly? I love you.
And I love you too, honestly. I do. Just please let me go. Please! Let me go.
have found her, never let her go. Once you have found her, never let her go. Excuse me, can you tell me where I can find Miss Forbush?
Oh, she's on stage right now. She's the MC. She can't really talk to nobody. Would you like me to take the flowers to her?
No, I would prefer to give them to her myself.
Say, are you Mr. DeBeck?
Yes.
Listen, would you mind not trying to see her tonight? See, we've had her in a really good mood the past couple days, but until now she's been pretty upset.
She has been upset.
Upset? She asked for a transfer off of the island. Just the day before yesterday, she broke down crying in the middle of one of her rehearsals. And if Captain Brackett hadn't assured her how important it was to us Seabees and to the base, I don't think she would have went on.
She has asked for a transfer.
Yeah, but please don't tell her that I told you, because nobody's supposed to know. Here, I'll take the flowers to her.
Phyllis! Phyllis!
Lieutenant Cable?
Shh! Lieutenant Cable's supposed to be in his little bed at the hospital.
You have not been well.
I'm okay now. Fever's gone. They can't keep me in this damn place any longer. I'm looking for a guy named Phyllis. Great guy for getting boats. And I need a boat right now. I've got to get to my island.
What?
That damned island with the 2 volcanoes on it. You ever been over there?
Why, yes.
I was there every day until this damn malaria stopped me. You ever sailed over in the early morning? With warm rain playing across your face? Beginning to see her again like last night.
Ma mère, c'est lui!
Thought I was dreaming. What are you doing here?
She come on big white boat. Bigger than your boat. Belong to Jacques Perret. He want to marry his yacht. You know him. Is white man too, and very rich.
Is that French planter you're telling me about? The one who drinks? Oh my God, you can't let her marry a man like that.
Okay, then you marry her.
Tais-toi et laisse-moi tout, tu comprends? Lieutenant Cable, I am worried about you. You are ill. Will you allow me to see you back to the hospital?
That's funny. You're worried about me? The man who says he lives on an island all by himself doesn't care about anybody. Japs, Germans, Americans, anybody. Why pick out me to care about?
Forgive me. I'm sorry, Lieutenant.
But Helen, you like the yacht? Marry the yacht. You have good life here. Look, Lieutenant, I am rich. I saved $600 before war. Since war, I make $2,000. War go on, I make maybe more. Sell grass skirts, boar's teeth, real human hair. Give all the money to you and the yacht. You don't have to work. I work for you. All day long, you and the yacht be together. Walk the woods, swim and Philadelphia is no good. Talk about beautiful things and make love all day long. You lie, you lie. Happy talk, keep talking, happy talk. Talk about things you like to do. You've got to have a dream. If you don't have a dream, how you gonna have a dream come true? Talk about a moon floating in the sky, looking like a lily on the lake. Talk about a bird learning how to fly, making all the music he can make. Happy talk, keep talking, happy talk. Talk about things you like to do. Got to have a dream. If you don't have a dream, how you gonna have a dream come true? Talk about a star looking like a toy, peeking through the branches of a tree. Talk about a girl, talk about a boy, counting all the ripples on the sea. Happy talk, keep talking, happy talk. Talk about things you like to do. Got to have a dream. If you don't have a dream, how you gonna have a dream come true? Talk about a boy saying to the girl, golly baby, I'm a lucky cause. Talk about a girl saying to the boy, you and me is lucky to be us. Happy talking, talking, happy talk. Talk about things you like to do. Got to have a dream. If you don't have a dream, how you gonna have a dream come true? If you don't talk happy and you never have a dream, then you never have a dream come true. It's good idea you like.
Leon, I want you to have this. It's a man's watch, but it's a good one. Belonged to my grandfather. It's kind of a lucky piece, too. My dad carried it all throughout the last war. Beautiful, isn't it?
Good, Helen. When I see you first time, I know you good man for Leon, and she good girl for you. You make special good babies.
Mary, I can't marry Leon.
It's your last chance. Now she marries Jacques Bevere. Come, Leon. No. Give me watch. Stingy bastard!
Younger
I want you to know old Napoleon sat here tonight and had a hell of a good time. And I want to thank that hardworking committee of nurses and CVs who made these costumes out of rope and mosquito nets, old comic books and newspapers, and thought of all these jokes and grand songs. So on this Thanksgiving Day, from all of them to all of us, thank you. And now I'd like to present, introducing the next act, which is the final act of our Thanksgiving entertainment, our own Captain Lucille Martin.
You know, I've always loved a man in uniform.
The next and last song will be sung by Rosenberg's Rodgers, and that siren of the choral scene, the gorgeous, the voluptuous, the petite, Mademoiselle Eudaria Phillips.
My dog is as dangerous as a sparrow. Her figure is something to applaud. Where she's narrow, she's as narrow as an arrow. And she's broad, where a broad should be broad. That's my little honey bun. Get a load of honey bun tonight.
mean, at least not tonight.
You're too much. Bye.
You really are. I love these beautiful flowers. I needed someone to think of me tonight. I appreciate it. You don't know how much.
Miss Forbes, first I want you to know that I think you're the most wonderful and beautiful woman in the entire world. Even including the fact that you're an officer and all. Well, I just can't go on being such a heel as to let you think that I was the one who thought of giving you those flowers.
But you did give
Miss
them
Forbes,
to me.
here's the letter that came with it. If you need anything, I'll be in the area. So just sing out.
What's the matter, Nellie the nurse? Diplomatic difficulties with France?
Chuck Hagel, who let you out of the hospital?
Yeah, I'm okay.
You're trying to get over to Valley High. That little girl you were telling me about?
Yeah. I've just seen her for the last time, I guess. I love her, and yet I just heard myself saying I can't marry her. What kind of guy am I, Nellie?
You're all right. You're just far away from home. We're both so far away from home.
Nellie, I must see you.
Neil,
Lieutenant Gable, will you excuse us?
No, wait a minute, John. Stay, please. Look, I've been meaning to call you.
You have asked for a transfer. Why, Nellie? What does it mean?
I'll explain it to you tomorrow.
No, now, Nellie. What does it mean?
It means I can't marry you. Do you understand? I can't marry you.
Nellie, because of my children?
No! Not because of your children. They're sweet.
Then it is a Polynesian mother, then. Their mother and I.
Yes. It isn't as if I could give you a good reason. There is no reason. This is emotional. This is something that's born in you.
It is not! I do not believe that this is born in you!
Then why do I feel the way I do? All I know is that I can't help it. I can't help it. Explain how you feel, Joe.
Nellie! What makes her talk like that? Why do you have this feeling, you and she? I do not believe that it is born in you. I do not believe it.
It's not born in you. It happens after you're born. You've got to be taught to hate and fear. You've got to be taught from year to year. It's got to be drummed in your dear little ear. You've got to be carefully taught. You've got to be taught to be afraid of people whose eyes are oddly made and people whose skin is a different shade. You've got to be carefully taught. You've got to be taught before it's too late, before you are 6 or 7 or 8, to hate all the people your relatives hate. You've got to be carefully taught. You've got to be carefully taught.
This was just the kind of ugliness I was running away from. It has followed me all this way. All these years, now it has found me. I was cheated before, now I'm cheated again by a mean little world of mean little men. And the one chance for me is the life I know best, to be here on an island and to hell with the rest. I will cling to this island like a tree or a stone. I will cling to this island and be free and alone.
Yes, sir. If I get out of this thing alive, I'm not going back home. I'm coming right here. Everything I care about is right here.
When all you care about is right here, this is a good place to be. When all you care about is taken away from you, there is no place.
one partner in paradise. This promise of paradise, this nearly was mine. Close to my heart she came, only to fly away, only to fly as day flies from moonlight. Now I'm alone, still dreaming of paradise, still saying that paradise once nearly was mine. So clear and deep are my fancies of things I wish were true. I keep remembering evenings I wish I'd spend with you. I'll keep remembering kisses from lips I'll never own, and all the lovely adventures that we have never known. One dream in my heart, one love to be living for, one love to be living for. This nearly was mine, one girl from my dream, one partner in paradise. This promise of paradise, this nearly was mine. Close to my heart she came, only to fly away, only to fly as day flies from moonlight. Now I'm alone, still dreaming of paradise, still saying that paradise once nearly was
Rebecca, would you reconsider going up with me to Marie Louise Island? I mean, now that you're having so much to lose, we could do a good job for me, I think. You know, back home, when I used to get the jam, I used to go hunting. That's what I think I'll do now. Good hunting up near Marie Louise. Jet carriers, cargo boats, troop ships. Big game. When I go up, what side of the island should I land on?
The south side.
Why?
There's a cove there, and rocks. I've sailed behind those rocks many times.
Could a submarine fit in between those rocks without being observed?
Yes, if you know the channel.
When I land, what will I do?
You'll get in touch with my friends. Seal and the Otto, two black men, wonderful hunters. They will hide us in the hills.
Us? Are you going with me?
Of course, you were way too young to be out alone. Let's go and find Captain Brackett.
Wait till that old bastard Brackett hears about this. He'll jump out of his skin.
I would like to see this kind of jump. Come on.
What was that?
Nothing, sir.
We ought to be getting a message by now. We ought to be getting a message, that's all. They'd have time to land and establish some sort of an observation post by now, don't you think?
Yes, sir.
Captain Brackett.
What is it, Bill? What is it? Don't interrupt me now. I'm very busy.
It's about the seeding over here, sir. Billis. Commander Perkins over at Operations estimates that Billis's act this morning cost the Navy over $600,000.
By God, I'm gonna chew that guy's... Send him in here.
Yes, sir.
You let me know the moment you get any word. No matter what I'm doing, you just Great writer.
Yes, sir.
Get in there. Captain Brackett, this is Lieutenant Buzz Adams, who flew the mission.
Hi, Adams.
Captain?
One man like you in an outfit is like a rotten apple in a barrel. Just what you feel like sitting down there all day in the middle of Empress Augusta Bay with the whole damn Navy Air Force trying to rescue you. How the hell do you fall out of a PBY anyway?
Well, sir, the Japanese aircraft sort of busted a hole in the side of the plane, and I guess the wind sucked me out.
So I'm to believe that you deliberately hid in the baggage compartment of a plane you knew was taking off on a very dangerous mission. You had sand enough to do that, all right? And then the moment the anti-aircraft gun hit the plane, you fell out. The wind just sucked you out in your little parachute. I don't think you fell out, Billis. I think you jumped out. Which did you do?
Well, sir, it was sort of a half and half, if you get the picture.
This is the most humiliating thing that's ever happened to me. Adams, when's your discovery was on the plane? What makes a man do a thing like this anyway? Why would he do this?
Well, sir, I overheard Lieutenant Cable talking to the Frenchman. Right away, I knew that there was something in the air. A project. That's what I like, Captain. Projects. Don't you?
Billis, you've broken every regulation in the book, and by God, Captain Brackett and I are going to throw it at you.
Sir, my margin, my co-pilot saw the whole thing, you know, and he thinks that with Phyllis down there in the rubber boat with all those planes caused a sort of diversionary action. While the Japs were shooting at Phyllis and at those planes, it gave the sub a chance to deposit Joe Cable and the Frenchman in behind those rocks.
What the hell do you want me to do? Give the guy a bronze star!
Well, I don't want a bronze star exactly, Captain, but I could definitely use a little bit of freedom. A little room to swing around in, if you know what I mean, if you get my picture.
Get out of here. Get the hell out of here!
Yes, sir.
And so we are here.
Sir,
This is our first chance to send news to you. We have made contact with former friends of mine. We have set up quarters in a mango tree. No room, but a lovely view. First, the weather. Rain clouds over Bougainville, the Treasuries, Chassou, and New Georgia. We expect rain in this region from 9 o'clock to 2 o'clock. Oh, my friend Joe corrects me. 0900 to 1400, and now our military expert Joe.
All you Navy, Marine, and Army pilots, write this down. Surface craft. 19 troop barges headed down the bottleneck. Speed about 11 knots. Off to pass Benica at about 2000 tonight, escorted by heavy warships. There ought to be some way to knock off a few of those. As for aircraft, there is a little indication of activity at the moment, but 22 bombers, Bettys, went by at 0600 headed southwest. There was fighter escort, not heavy.
Oh boy! Don't want to miss that takeoff. We'll be going down waves tonight. Waves!
You know what I like, Phil? Projects.
Well, gentlemen, here's the hot tip for today. Joe and the Frenchman have set 20 surface craft heading southeast from Belleville. Christmas is just 2 weeks away. Let's give those two characters a present for a beautiful view of no ships coming back. Let's go.
Captain Brackett, I'm feeling this isn't regular. It's about Emile Dubin. I went to his house the other day well, you know when people have arguments and then days later you think of a good answer? Well, I went to his house and he wasn't there. I even asked the children, he has 2 little children, and they didn't seem to know where he'd gone. At least I think that's what they said. They only speak French. And then tonight, while I was on duty in the ward, we have a lot of fighter pilots over there and boys who knocked out that convoy yesterday. You know how fighter pilots talk about Immelmans and wayovers and things. I never usually listen, but They kept talking about a Frenchman. The Frenchman said this, the Frenchman said that. And I was wondering if this Frenchman they were talking about could be my Frenchman.
Yes, Miss Forbush, it is. I couldn't tell you before, but as a matter of fact, if you wait for a moment, you can hear his voice.
His voice? Where is he?
With Lieutenant Cable, behind enemy lines.
Behind?
Hello?
Sir.
Hello, my friends and allies. My message today must be brief and sad. Lieutenant Cable, my friend Joe, died last night. He died from wounds he received 3 days ago. I will never know a finer man. I wish he could have told you the good news. The Japanese are pulling out and there is great confusion. Our guess is that the Japs will try to evacuate troops from Cape Esperance tonight. You may not hear from us for several days. We must move again. 2 planes are overhead. They are looking for us, we think. We believe that...
Is that all?
Is that all? Can't you get them back? They're cut off, sir.
Poor Joe. Poor Joe Cable. Captain Brackett, do you think there's a chance I'll ever see Emile Debec again? If you don't think so, will you tell me?
Of course. There's always a chance.
I didn't even know where I was going.
Of course not. How can I tell you? Don't blame me. He's a wonderful guy.
Thank you so much.
He has got a chance, hasn't he, Bill?
Of course. There's always a chance.
Come back so I can tell you something. I know what counts now. You. All those other things. That woman you had before. Her color. What a piffle. What a pinhead I was. Come back so I can tell you. Oh my God. Don't die before I can tell you. All that matters is you and I being together. That's all. Just together. The way we wanted it the first night we met. Remember? Some enchanted evening, when you find your true love, when he really call you across a crowded room, and
keep in position. We'll get to you as soon as your ship is ready for you.
Hey, fellas, let's head back. King's found a while back on the beach with Cozy Colonnades.
Yeah, you're interested to go aboard? Nah, they won't be ready for hours yet. This is the Navy. Sir, I beg your pardon, sir. May I speak to you for a moment? Well, you see, I was talking to Stu Bott and the professor. We were thinking maybe we could play in some kind of diversionary activity to help out Miss Lobush. You see, we could drop in 3 rubber boats on 3 different sides of the island. Confuse the hell out of the Japs. Get the picture? Well, we hereby volunteer for such a project.
That's mighty funny, Billis, but you're too late for diversionary activity. That started this morning before the sun came up. Operation Alligator got underway. Landings were made on 14 Japanese held islands.
Well, did they get him? Is he okay?
We don't know yet. But if the Frenchman's dead, it is unfair. It's a damn shame that part of this huge operation couldn't save one of the 2 guys who made it all possible.
Look at the beach. As far as you can see, men and women waiting to board ships. The whole picture of the South Pacific has changed. We're going the other way. Well, sir, we probably should board our ships.
Wait, you got a ship, sir?
That's right, Harps and I've got a ship. I'm no longer a lousy island commander. Come on, Bill.
Goodbye, Commander House.
Goodbye, Bills. Oh, by the way, I never did get you on the brig, did I?
No, I'm afraid you didn't.
I forgot.
Forgot what, sir?
Your unit will be on your ship. I'll be seeing all of you. Get the picture?
Come on, Bill.
All right, let's start those trucks moving out. All units on the company street. We're ready to load you. All nurses will board assigned planes. CBs to embark on Carrier 6. All Marines to board LCTs. Any questions? Move out.
Attention! Group, face! Forward, march!
Now, you've got to learn to mind me when I talk to you. Be nice to me too. Because I love you both very much. Now, Marge. I will not sing my song. You just want to laugh at my French accent. All right. Dites-moi pourquoi la vie est belle. Dites-moi pourquoi. Pourquoi what?
La vie est